Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of a new Trekkie. My 5-year mission to search out Star Trek media, to seek out our fans and merchandise, to boldly go where no fan has gone before.
Greetings and salutations. We're back to talk about Star Trek Enterprise. In this case, looking at 2 episodes. In this case, episode North Star and Similitude. Similitude. Yeah. Let's look at the episode North Star. First. What happened in this episode? Well, in this episode, the crew of the Enterprise discover a lost colony. Definitely not that one. Of humans in the Delphic Expanse. The colony originated from a wagon train from the American Old West in the 1860s, which was abducted as slave labor by an alien race called the Skagorians. The humans overthrow them and now treat them as second-class citizens. Honestly, I love the the ideas that they're trying to throw out here, like say, like the ideas of race and ethnic groups of that way, instead of because there's the Skagarians, they almost look like humans, just with different facial features. And I kind of like the fact, say, this one is a Western. Say, yes, sometimes Star Trek would do, would go onto different planets that would have, say, different genres. In this case, being a Western.
Captain.
And I gotta say, it was honestly pretty good. In that, although, say, he had the moments, say, Archer, Trip, and T'Pol in Western garb, it was pretty cool seeing, say, the crew going against, say, Western bad guys, Deputy Bennings. Yes, McGrady, yes, he is the antagonist, but he's also kind of he has his perspective in the fact that, yes, he does not want to go back to the way things were, and the fact that, he was once the oppressed and all that stuff. But at the same time, from from the Enterprise perspective, we realize say, hey, the way they're treating the Skagarians is just wrong. And it's honestly the way it's handled is pretty good. And I do like how at the end of the episode it has a big always shoot him out kind of brawl sequence of all that. Honestly, I kind of like this episode. It has a definite TOS vibes of it, and which kind of like. I love the original track. Let's look at an episode, which is episode Similitude. And what happened in this episode? Well, in this episode, Captain Archer orders a short-lived clone of Trip Tucker to be made to save Tucker's life. Honestly, I gotta say this episode was extremely powerful when it comes to its acting. It's almost as great as the episode Dear Doctor, And the fact, like, the ethics is trying to do here, like, the idea of cloning. LeVar Burton did a wonderful job of directing this episode. Like, in the fact that, like, whenever it is, like, say, like, when we see young Sim, basically just becoming, like, like, a young child, and eventually he becomes an older, like, Trip himself, and he's just discovering, like, his true place in the world, like, becoming part of the crew, and also gaining the memories of Trip as well. But I gotta say, I just finished watching this episode, but I gotta say this episode was honestly, like, I don't really want to cry again, but I feel like, say, the clips that might be shown might make me again. Like, when it's, like, so, Sim is basically going to age rapidly. In most stories involving clones, that usually the case. But the one thing that made this different is in the fact that at the beginning of the episode, it's revealed, like, the audience really had to believe that Tucker has passed away. But I love the way they kind of trick us and think that. And it's actually Sim. And I do, like, say, the moral idea, like, say, hey, Sim's basically respect, like, say, like, whose life is more valuable, like, 1 over 1,000, like, say, like, if I'm, like, he's wanting to live because he's discovered, like, say, the symbiotes. Basically, if there's, like, a surgery that can be done to make him not age, to continue going on to live a full life.
Drag me down to sick bay. Force me onto a biobed at gunpoint.
If you truly have all of Trip's memories, you know the answer to that.
I don't have to tell you what's at stake. I must complete this mission. And to do that, I need Trip. Trip! I'll take whatever steps necessary to save him.
I just say that when he is having a monologue against Archer, that part of the episode is extremely powerful. When he's just trying to say, hey, I like how he is wanting to just the right thing to do. But honestly, I gotta say, this episode was honestly really good. I thought this was a powerful episode. It kind of, although it just got an Emmy for musical composition, which the music was really good for this, I kept on thinking, like, say, you could have given them an Emmy for best acting in an episode, but then, yeah, that would have been kind of, like, I don't know about Emmys. Like, say, can you...
You're all I think about, if you know what I mean. And I'm not talking about an adolescent crush. That was 2 days ago. This is much more serious, the way I feel about you. Anyway, what's driving me crazy is I don't know if these feelings are mine or his.
I can't answer that.
Is it just based on one episode, or is it... Do you get it based on certain episodes, like the entire series? I don't know. Overall, I thought both of these episodes were pretty good. I shall most definitely see you all next time. See you later.